Well, this was unexpectedly tame for a Talladega race.
Rise, rise, pick up your weapon and face it. Rise, keep the attack, it's David, I'm back on the day.
Ace Delta 12, a racing and gaming joint forces for your entertainment. I would normally start at how I usually start, but we had Michael McDowell spinning out on lap 2, so there wasn't really any time for me to do a proper start. Joe Gibbs Racing and Stuart Haas Racing battled for the lead early, and that was kind of the most eventful thing to happen prior to the green flag pit cycles. The Toyotas went first, then came the Fords a little bit later. Tyler Reddick spun out while entering pit road, but he was able to correct his car without the caution being thrown. The same thing happened with Chase Briscoe, except that something must have broken in his car because the right front came down and he wasn't able to get the car moving at all. This ultimately brought out the caution flag, and when the restart happened, Chase Elliott took the lead for the rest of the stage, which he obviously won. In stage 2, we had a few unexpected cars in the top 5 for a little while. Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, and Ryan Preece were up there to battle for the lead for a bit before Bubba Wallace managed to come up and take it for himself. In the Chevrolet pit cycle, Ross Chastain, Kyle Busch, Daniel Suarez, and others took only gas for that stop. Oh, by the way, on the next pit cycle, Joey Logano sped on pit road. Now this is what I'm talking about. Joey Logano making mistakes like this will never get old. And don't worry, we're going to get back to this because this isn't the only time Joey Logano screws up at some point in this race. Chase Elliott took the lead again, Logano and Chase Briscoe battled for the free pass position, and Eric Almirola managed to get by Chase Elliott at the last possible second to get the Stage 2 win. In Stage 3, we had Harrison Burton, Noah Gragson, and Ryan Blaney all battling for the lead before Burton, Austin Dillon, and Austin Hill all wrecked at the same time in separate incidents. Ty Gibbs reached the top 5 at one point and was able to battle for the lead with Ryan Blaney once the restart happened, and Blaney took the lead with 7 to go. It looked like Blaney was clear to win the race until... I said that the speeding penalty earlier wasn't the only time Joey Logano has screwed up at some point today, and this is that other time. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Corey LaJoie were also collected in the wreck, as was Harrison Burton, who unfortunately could not finish the race. Noah Gragson got loose and went a little bit up the track, giving Ross Chastain potentially enough room to make it 3 wide for the lead. In theory, at least. But Gragson came down, Chastain made contact with Almirola as a result, which swung Chastain up just enough to wreck Gragson, and the caution came out before we could reach the white flag. Everyone scrambled to get out of the way of the spinning Gragson, and this happened. In what has got to be the worst crash since Ryan Newman's Daytona 500 flip in 2020, Ryan Preece thought he escaped the worst of the wreck when he skated by Noah Gragson, and just as he was in the clear, Kyle Larson's car came up the track after he lost control of it, and they slammed into each other. A horrific crash that I'm genuinely shocked both Preece and Larson got through without injury, especially since they hit so hard that Preece's helmet visor shot up. Yeah, he hit so hard that his visor came up. Both of them were out of the race, yeah, but both of them were okay, and that's the important part. This time, the white flag was reached without a hitch. Bubba Wallace spun on the back straightaway and created the big one as Kyle Busch claimed his second victory of the season. Over the course of the race, there were 3 multi-car wrecks. I don't count the incident with Harrison Burton, Austin Dillon, and Austin Hill as a multi-car wreck because they were 3 separate incidents that just happened to take place at the exact same time. Those wrecks were Logano crashing and collecting LaJoie and Stenhouse, Gragson getting spun and Larson crashing into Preece while avoiding it, and Wallace collecting the field on the final restart. Something I forgot to mention earlier in the video until now is that this was Kevin Harvick's 800th career start. He's just the 10th driver in NASCAR history to make it that far. Additionally, Kyle Busch's win today was a little bit of a throwback to his only other Talladega win in 2008. In both of these races, Kyle Busch won at Talladega in his first season with a new team. In 2008, it was Joe Gibbs Racing, and here in 2023, it was with Richard Childress Racing. Anyways, that is going to do it for the GEICO 500 at Talladega Superspeedway. If you guys like this video, then leave a like on it. And if you want to see more content like this, then make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you won't miss an upload. Speaking of uploads, the Mario Kart Wii 32 Race Versus run officially starts tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that. That's the last announcement I have. Enjoy your day. Take care, y'all. Ace Delta 12 out.